The Mars Terraformers against the Baltimore Orioles. 1-0 Mars. Pitch from Finelli. Inside corner, strike one. Line drive, foul. Count is no balls and 2 strikes to Ozzie Smith. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back behind home plate. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Finelli deals. Pop up, left side, foul ball. Ground ball to first. Joseph Fields steps on the bag himself for the first out of the ball game. Lineup is as follows: Ozzie Smith, Vladimir Guerrero, Stan Musial, Mickey Mantle, Roberto Clemente, Mike Piazza, Jim Rice, Edgar Julian, and Ryan Braun. Vlad Guerrero, 21 homers, 72 runs batted in. Here's the pitch from Finelli. Pulls it, grounder, foul. Strike one. Just gets a piece of the changeup. 2 strikes on Guerrero. The 0-2. In there, up and near his eyes. Strike 3 call, 2 away. Stan Musial. Low and outside, cold strike. 41 homers, 105 runs batted in. Big 12-6 hook in there, strike 2. Finelli's going high and tight. Oh, deep drive to right. And Camden looking up. That's gone. This ball game is tied at 1. 2 out solo shot. Home run number 42 for Stan the Man. Two out, space is empty, 1-1 tie. Here's a pitch to Mickey Mantle at the knees for strike 1. 28 homers, 90 runs batted in. In there, strike 2. Almost hit him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Checked his swing. Count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Space is empty. Tie ball game here at Camden Yards. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the solo shot from Stan Musial ties the ball game, but at the end of 1, Mars Terraformers and the Baltimore Orioles are tied. Top of the second, Michael O'Rourke hitting .309, center fielder for the Mars Terraformers. Devin Smeltzer on the mound. Ground ball to first. Fielded, steps on the bag, 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up, Maribel Ortiz, 311, 20 homers, 78 runs batted in. The shortstop for the Mars Terraformers steps in. Slow roller up the middle fields. Ozzie throws to first in time with 2 pitches, 2 away. Chase the pitch on the outside part of the plate. Bobby Kitzios, 29 homers, 82 runs batted in. Line drive, slicing, foul. Strike one. Hard line drive, but right at the fielder. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Smeltzer. After an inning and a half of baseball here at Camden, tie ball game, 1 apiece. Bottom of the second, Roberto Clemente. 35 homers, 100 runs batted in. Just misses off the plate, ball one. Low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and miss. Inside part of the plate, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball, 1 hopper to Joseph at first. Steps on the bag, and there's 1 away. Michael Piazza, 24 homers, 76 runs batted in. Hell of a line for the Baltimore Orioles. Checked the swing, but it was at the knees for strike 1. Line drive down the right field line, and it's in there. It will go all the way to the wall. Millo fires to second, not in time. Even a slow catcher made it to second. 1 out double for Piazza, his 30th of the campaign. Here's the replay. Sub Jim Rice.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Change up in there, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. In there, strike 2. Pops it up behind home plate, out of play. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 away for Baltimore. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Just gets a piece. Slicing fly ball to right. Millo will make the catch. Tagging and going to third is Piazza. No, he's going to stay. So, no advance on the bases. So, up next, Edward Julian hitting .336, 22 homers, 60 RBIs. He's a threat at the plate. Outside corner, strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. 1 strike away from getting out of this little mini jam. Finelli sets and delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired. Runner stranded at second. We go to the top of the third. 1-1 tie here at Camden. Anthony Millo, 314, 26, 70. Steps up to lead off the top of the third. Smeltzer deals. Chases a pitch off the plate. Strike 1. Just gets a piece. So what's with the video from yesterday? Hello, Mr. Rob. Welcome to the stream. Pop fly dunks in the right. It is a leadoff single for Anthony Millo. I was just putting some family videos on the channel. I have them on DVD. Someday the DVDs are going to get lost or stolen or broken. Just figured it was time to put it out there on the internet. so that it can be in a server somewhere. Next up, Massimo Lo Cicero, who had a hit in his first at-bat. Runner leads off first. Slow bouncer to short. Over to second for one. Back to first. No, he will not. It's a fielder's choice. Out at second, one away. Too much speed flying down that line for Ozzie to turn the 2. Next up, Joey Pollard. 0 for 1. Bouncer to third. Over to second for one. Back to first. Not in time again. Fielder's choice out at second. 2 away. Not in time. Chris Ramos, the catcher. 0 for 1. In on his hands, pops it up, shallow center. Mickey will make the catch. So after a leadoff single by Millo, side retires. After 2.5, tie ball game.
Leading off,
Ryan Braun leads off.
the third baseman, Ryan.
Ground ball off the pitcher, and he'll be safe at first. Is she okay? That's the question. She's fine. She's fine. Runner leads off first. At the knees, strike 1. Ozzie, 0 for 1. Ground ball past the diving attempt by Massimo in the center, 2 on, no out for the Baltimore Orioles. They are threatening here in the bottom of the third. First 2 hitters to reach base in the inning. Next up, Vlad Guerrero, senior. Misses outside, ball 1. Two and 0. In there, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's 2 on, nobody out. Oh, caught the corner. Caught him looking. Strike 1. Out, 1 out. 4th strike out of the game for Denise Finelli.
Number 6,
Stand the man. Just missed. Ball 1. Home run in his first at bat. In there, strike 2. Big 12-6 curveball. Strike 2. Fouls back. Line drive foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Six, 4, 3, double play, side retired. That's 4-6-3. And they get out of it.
the first baseman, Patrick Joseph.
Hard line drive to left center field. Off the top of the wall. That's going to be a double. Leadoff double for Patrick Joseph. Inches from being a home run in a 2-1 lead. 19th double of the season. How close was that to a home run? Let's see. Top of the wall. Above that 376 sign. The pitcher also DHing today, Denise Finelli, 0 for 1. Hits it high and deep, but slicing foul. Hooking foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody away. Strike 2. Pulled it to the shortstop, and there's one out. That's a bad at-bat. You got to hit it to the right side so they can get that runner over to third base. Instead, the runner has to stay at second. Next up, Mike Oil Can O'Rourke, 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter against the lefty on the mound, Miss Elser. Out in front, swing and miss, strike 1. Fought, line drive, 2 away. So they runner at second in scoring position and nobody out now instead of 2 away. Ortiz needs to get a hit. She's 0 for 1. And that will dunk in there for a 2-out. RBI single for Maribel Ortiz, and the Mars Terraformers take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 4th. Here's the replay. Slash. Next up is Bobby Kitsios. Over the top of the curve, strike 1. Smashed it. Will that go? Gonzo! 2-run home run with 2 outs for Bobby Kitsios. Let's go, Terraformers. That's home run number 30 on the season here in September. And it's a 4-1 lead for the Mars Terraformers. Oof. Big cut. Next up, Anthony Millo. Had a bloop single in his first at-bat. Strike 1. And he pops him up. Foul territory. First baseman Musial makes the catch to his side of the side, but not before an RBI single and a 2-run home run, both with 2 out. Give the Terraformers a 3-run lead here after 3.5.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Finelli sets and delivers. Inside corner, strike.
0-1's the count.
Down and in, strike 2.
2 strikes.
Fly ball, foul territory, cannot get there. Count remains 0-2 on Mantle. Switch hitting center fielder for the Orioles. Ground ball past the diving Ortiz. It's a leadoff single for the Orioles. here in the bottom of the fourth. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Outside, ball one. Changeup floats in there. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chases a pitch. Count is 1 and 2. Shallow fly ball charging as O'Rourke. He will not get there. And it's 2 on and nobody out, and the tying run will come to the plate. Fouls it back, strike. A fastball, strike 2. Pulls it high and deep, but foul. Count remains 0 balls, 2 strikes. First and second, nobody out. Counted 5, 4, 3. Double play. They'll exchange 2 outs. There will be a runner at third, however. Here's the replay. Off the end of the bat. Pollard over to Massimo. Over to Patrick Joseph. So Jim Rice is up, needs a hit to get that second run across for the Orioles. In there, strike 1. Out in front of the slider, strike 2. Strike 3, struck him out swinging, and she gets out of the jam with no damage done. 3-run lead for the Mars Terraformers. We'll go to the top of the 5th. It's 4-1. Leading off, Massimo Cicero. 1 for 2 with his. Hard ground ball past the dive of the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. It's a leadoff single for Massimo in his second hit of the ball game. Next up, Joey Pollard, 0 for 2. Skies it to shallow right center field. Easy play for Mansell in center. 1 away. Chris Ramos is 0 for 2. Smeltzer sets and delivers. Hard line drive. Will he get there? No, he won't. It's over his head, 1 hop to the wall. He'll go to second, rounding third and heading home is Massimo. The throw to the plate. No, he'll stay at third. 36th double of the season for Ramos. Runners will be at second and third with only 1 out. Chance for some insurance runs. Look at that gorgeous swing. Ooh. And the manager of the Orioles has seen enough.
Now pitching number 30,
John Smoltz facing Patrick Joseph, 2 for 2. 2 runners in scoring position. Curveball is low, ball 1. Ground ball past the third baseman. The runner at third will score. And Ramos will be out number 2 at third base. So it's a RBI single. 5-1 lead for Terraformers. He should have just stayed put. Good arm, good throw from Jim Rice in right field. Left field, pardon me. Next up, Denise Spinelli. 2 outs, runner at first. Chase the slider off the plate, strike 1. Inside, ball 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, runner at first. Slow bouncer up the middle. He will toss it to first to retire the side. They do get a run, so it's 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Edward Julian.
Inside, ball 1. Out in front of this changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Inside, 2-1. Down to third, Pollard, strong throw, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Ryan Braun.
Swing and miss the pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That's a deep drive. Kitzios back to the warning track, looking up. Nice leaping catch for out number 2. Let's see the replay. Covering the real estate. That big frame. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ozzie, a 1 for 2. Inside corner, strike 1 with the 4-seamer. On the corner, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Slow roller to his counterpart Ortiz. In time, side retired. Official ball game. It's 5-1 to Mars. Leading off top of the 6th, Michael O'Rourke was 0 for 2 today. Late on the fastball, slicing on play for strike 1. Slow roller up the middle, fielded. Smith over to first, in time, 1 away. O'Rourke is 0 for 3. Maribel has an RBI single today. She is 1 for 2. Smoltz is on the mound in his 2nd inning of relief. Out in front of the changeup, swing and miss, right? Ground ball to the first baseman, bobbles it, picks it up, tosses. In time, pitcher covers for 2 away. Nice play, recovery by Stan Musial at first. So in the 4th inning, Bobby Kitzios, opposite field, Jack, 2-run home run to give us, at that time, a 4-1 lead. It's now 5-1. 2 outs, base is empty against Smoltz.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch is inside. Did he try to hit him? Who knows? Couldn't hold it back. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to the third baseman. Routine play, side retired. So after 5.5, it is the Mars Terraformers 5, the Baltimore Orioles 1. Leading off,
for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
at the knees for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Out in front of the changeup, strike two.
0-2.
You go high and tight. 0-2, we always go high and tight. Jammed him, fouled it back. Count remains 0-2. Chase is a pitch, the free swinger that Guerrero was in the 1990s. Strikeout number 6 for Finelli. Stan the man. Perfect balance. Went away. Strike one. Swing and miss, down and in. Strike two. Going high and tight. We're going high and tight. Fouls it back. Count remains. No balls, 2 strikes. 78 pitches for Denise on the mound.
Nope. Ball 1.
Drops out of the zone. Ball, 2 strikes. Just get his piece of that curveball. One and 2 pitch. Pops it up behind home plate once again. An epic battle. Fouls it back. Pops it up. Third base line. Foul territory. Pollard makes the catch, 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. 4-run lead for the Terraformers. Mickey Mantle is 1 for 2 with a single. Steps up for his 3rd plate appearance. Ground ball up the middle. Fields fires. She gets him. Side retired. Nice play by Ortiz. Leading off the top of the 7th, it's Anthony Miller, 1 for 2 with a single. Chases a pitch way out of the strike zone.
0-1.
Skies it to right, but not deep enough. Clemente in front of the warning track makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, number 4.
Lineup turns over for Massimo, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run score. Skies it. Back goes Clemente. Not deep enough on the warning track, 2 away. He made a bid. It's 2 outs, bases empty for Joey Pollard, who's 0 for 3 today. 29 homers, 90 runs batted in on the campaign. Swing and miss, the high fastball way out of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Busy day, busy inning for Roberto Clemente. 1-2-3 inning for John Smoltz. Retires aside. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Take us out to the ball game. It is the 7th inning stretch.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Roberto.
Outside corner, strike 1. Just got a piece at that fastball off the edge. Strike 2. High and tight. 0-2 high and tight fastball. Here it comes. Strike 3 called. 1 away. Strikeout number 7 on the afternoon for Finelli. It's close to take.
Ball 1.
Misses ball 1. Just gets a piece. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. I would call the strike 1-2. Pops him up. Patrick Joseph first. Makes the catch 2 away. 2 down. Jim Rice steps up. Bases empty. 5-1 lead for the Mars Terraformers. Here's the pitch from Finelli. Outside corner, strike 1. Bouncer. Finelli, like a cat off the mound, throws first in time. Side is retired. 7 runs, 7 innings, 1 run. Good performance from the pitcher. You go to the top of the 8th. Chris Ramos, 1 for 3 with a double, steps in. Changeup is low. Can't stay back. Fouls it back, strike 1. Can't lay off these pitches in the dirt. Quick 0-2 count for Ramos. Late on it, slicing out of play. Count remains 0-2 on the catcher. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
I just said that. Grounded to short, in the hole, strong throw, and there's 1 away. Next up, first baseman Patrick Joseph, 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Good day for the first baseman. Chased the pitch off the edge, fouls it, strike 1. Backs him off the plate, count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 is the leg out. Smoltz, multiple innings out of the bullpen. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases empty, 1 away, 5-1 Mars. Here's the pitch. Line drive past the lunging third baseman. It's a 1-out single and the 4th hit of the game for Patrick.
Now batting, number 8.
Next up, the DH and starting pitcher, Denise Finelli, who's 0 for 3 today. Backs her off the plate, ball 1. She has a hitting streak on the line. 16 games. It might be her last chance to prolong it. Inside, pulls it foul, strike 1. Current hit streak, 16 games. Here comes the 1-1 from Smoltz. Ground ball, just foul. Strike 2. Could have been a double. Here comes the 1-2. And that ball will be caught for out number 2. She is 0 for 4 today. likely the end of a 16-game hitting streak. So 2 down, up steps Michael O'Rourke, who's 0 for 3 today. Ground ball up the middle, diving, it's through. So it's a 2-out single for O'Rourke and the first hit of the ball game for him. Bullpen change for the Orioles, Antonio Menendez. Only his second appearance of the season in September. Maribel's 1 for 3. She has 2 on and 2 out. Line drive right at the second baseman to retire the side. So they do not score. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
The second baseman, Edward Julian.
Inside corner, strike 1. Breaking ball, strike 2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just misses the edge. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 8 on the game. Next up, Ryan Braun. Not so good in August. Only hitting .241 in August. In there, strike 1, right on the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep, but foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, bases empty. 5-1, Terraformers lead. Ground ball past the diving first baseman into right. It is a 1-out single for Ryan Braun. Manager, bullpen review. Warm up Cole Irvin and Jordan Romano. Pulls it foul. Strike 1 to Ozzie.
Ball, down.
Curveball is low. Count evens. Three, 6, 3, side retire. 8 innings for Denise. Here's the replay. Great play by Patrick Joseph. To Maribel Ortiz, back to Joseph. In time. Side retire. Kitzios has a 2-run home run today the other way. He's 1 for 3. Fouls off the changeup, strike 1. Hard ground ball to third. Over the first, 1 away.
Now number 14.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Routine play. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Massimo Cicero, the second baseman, is 2 for 4 today, 2 singles. 2 outs, bases empty. Chases a high fastball, 93 on the radar gun. Strike one. And he's late on the fastball. Lines and foul. 2 strikes on low Cicero. Hits it the other way, deep, but playable. Clemente in front of the warning track, retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. It's a 4-run lead for the Terraformers. It's 5-1. Last licks, leading off the bottom of the ninth.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Slow bouncer on the grass. Pollard fires. Got him. 1 away. 1 quick out here in the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Next up, Stan Musial, who has a home run today, but otherwise 1 for 3. Fouls it back, strike one. Stan the man has accounted for the only run on the scoreboard for the Baltimore Orioles today against Denise Finelli. Ground ball through the right side. It is a 1-out single for Musial. Next up, Mickey Mantle. Five, 4, 3. Not in time. It's a fielder's choice. 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth, and the Baltimore Orioles are down to their last out. Representing the final out of the game is Roberto Clemente. Strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. The Orioles are down to their final strike of the game. And as usual, we go high and tight. Strike three called. Side retired. Ball game over. Mars wins 5-1. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show 24 on PlayStation 5. I am Chris Ramos. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Denise Finelli, starting pitcher, is 19-1 here in September.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.